Boruto 2 Blue Vortex shows us the introduction of Thorn soul bulbs, but what do we really know about them? We know that they're the key to getting everybody free, but is it as simple as just stabbing the tree and then the person comes back, right? Like, if Sasuke's tree is stabbed with a Thorn soul bulb, does that bring it back? What is a Thorn soul bulb anyways? What does it really do? And how can we really acknowledge if it's exactly what we think it is? I'm thinking it's not going to be as simple, or even if it is that simple, it's kind of interesting, the Thorn Soul Bulb, how it like works, or the mechanics of it, understanding it down to every single detail that it has. So if you get bit by a claw grime, if you're like a regular shinobi or person, let's say, then if that claw grime is developed enough, let's say, I guess one of the ones that have evolved past what they used to be, then that claw grime or a separate claw grime gains the abilities of that person, of that shinobi. In this instance, let's just say it's Sasuke. So Hidari is created because that Shinju evolved, or a Shinju connected to it evolved from Sasuke's tree, from his chakra, his DNA. And that goes over to the claw grime, that goes over to the Shinju. Now, this is a little bit weird, but hang on tight, okay? What's the difference between, like, let's say Naruto. Let's say Naruto was bitten by the claw grime. Now, Naruto being bitten by the claw grime doesn't really mean all that much, but what matters is what happens to Kurama, right? Kurama's chakra is embedded or mixed with Naruto's chakra, or they share the same body, right? They're the Jinchuriki. Now, it's different for the Otsutsuki. With the Otsutsuki, they get bitten, they turn into the Divine Tree. Naruto gets bitten, I guess his chakra kind of transfers over to another Shinju, but then what happens to Kurama? Does Kurama stay inside of Naruto there? Or does Kurama also transfer his chakra? You know what I'm saying? What does the soul thorn really capture? What does the bulb really have inside of it? Is it just one soul, or could it be multiple people? You know, in this instance for Naruto and Kurama, it's like both of them probably can't be transferred over. It might be a mix-up, right? One could be Kurama, or another one could be Naruto, but they can't be inside the same thorn bulb. But with that idea in mind, it's curious, because what if the key to getting rid of Momoshiki from Boruto is to be bitten by one of the claw grimes, and thus having Momoshiki turn into one of the Shinju, right? So if Momoshiki dwelling inside of Boruto right now, he could, now I know that they're kind of mixed together. It's two souls in one body. Momoshiki sacrificed his DNA or his data so that way he could revive Boruto. So now Boruto's alive, but Momoshiki now lives inside Boruto's body. And if he takes over Boruto's body, then that's bad news for everybody, right? So Momoshiki's soul, his essence, his DNA, his data, is a part of Boruto, but they share the same body. If Boruto were to be bit by the claw grime, then one of their souls would be trapped inside the thorn bulb and then transferred over to a Shinju of sorts. Something like that, along those lines. Now, it's kind of hard to say exactly. It's hard to say if Boruto gets devoured or if he gets bitten, then I guess both of them will just become the Divine Tree, no? It doesn't really work. So that's why you try to get down to the specifics. Is that a way for them to transfer Momoshiki out of Boruto and him still have the karma marking? But if he gets bitten, then the Divine Tree happens, and we don't know what happens after that. So it's a little bit nuts, but should he take the gamble, it could be Momoshiki transferring to a Shinju, or Boruto transferring to a Shinju, leaving Momoshiki in Boruto's body. But there could be a way to swap them both. I don't know, just coming up with different theories. I think that the thorn bulb could be an idea or a way to do something like that. That, or just figuring out how to kill Momoshiki once and forever, you know? But until chapter 24, we still have no idea or the overall idea of the Thorn Bulb, but maybe it is that easy. Maybe it's just a stab at the base of the tree and the person comes back. We'll have to see and wait. But until chapter 24, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah,